You need a lot of luck, and certainly Amazon has had, planetary alignment of the highest order.
Want to know the secret behind Jeff Bezos becoming the second richest person on Earth?
I won so many lotteries in my life.
And it has nothing to do with Amazon. In this video, I'm going to break down his simple, powerful system that enabled him to grow a $2 trillion empire. And I know it works because as an entrepreneur for 30 years and author of this book, I teach the same thing to business owners to rapidly grow their companies and improve their lives. To start, you need to understand how Bezos uses his decisions to massively increase energy and performance.
It's your choices that construct your life.
Imagine you're Mario from the video game. When Mario grabs a power-up, he becomes Super Mario, bigger, energized, unstoppable. And that's exactly how it feels when you're aligned with your natural strength.
A young person should find something that they're passionate about.
Your strength always fits into one of these 4 areas: finance, fitness, family, or fun. Those are the 4 F's of my 4F code. I'll explain these areas in detail in a minute. By analyzing Bezos' life-changing decisions, I'll reveal his hidden decision matrix, the area he prioritizes, his power-up, and I'll show you how to apply the same thinking to your own success. Let's start with a major decision between finance and family.
The first initial startup capital for Amazon.com came primarily from my parents, and they invested a large fraction of their life savings.
Finance is the world of money-making, work, data, spreadsheets. Family means relationships, community, sharing, and caring.
It was a very bold and trusting thing for them to do because they didn't, my dad's first question was, what's the internet?
Imagine you're Mario and your brother Luigi gets trapped. Now you face a choice. You can either rescue Luigi or you can gather the gold coins. You can't choose both. If you pick the coins, you prioritize finance over family. If you pick your brother Luigi, then you're choosing family, your brother, over finance.
I told them that I thought there was a 70% chance that they would lose their whole investment, which was a few $100,000.
Explicitly warned they could lose everything, yet he was willing to risk their money for his business idea. In this critical moment, Jeff prioritized finance over family. Interestingly, his parents made the opposite choice. They valued family over finance.
He wasn't making a bet on this company or this concept. He was making a bet on his son, as was my mother.
But what about with his chosen family, his wife? Does the pattern hold true?
I'd already talked to my wife about this, and she was very supportive. She had married this kind of, fairly stable guy and a stable career path, and now he wanted to go do this crazy thing, but she was 100% supportive.
So Jeff's entire family, wife, parents, everyone put family first, supporting him unconditionally. This nurturing environment really helped Jeff, and Jeff valued finance above family. He was willing to put his wife, his parents, in a really tough spot financially in order to pursue his own version of success. But what about his business decisions? How can we determine Jeff's priorities at Amazon regarding finance versus family?
We have the right kind of culture that obsesses over the customer.
So Bezos emphasizes customer obsession as Amazon's top leadership principle. And since a customer is a relationship, that shows prioritizing family. Or does it?
Word of mouth is so very, very powerful.
If we think of customer obsession as rooted in family, that means Bezos just loves connecting with strangers on the internet. Or is customer obsession based in finance, putting cash in Amazon's pocket?
If you make a customer unhappy, they won't tell 5 friends, they'll tell 5,000 friends.
Okay, so customer obsession produces happy customers word of mouth, leading to more people buying on Amazon. We can clearly see a pattern. Bezos prioritizes finance over family. But that's not all. Next, we need to know what happens when Bezos is forced to choose between finance and fun. Remember, finance is making money strategy, and fun is adventure, risk-taking, self-expression. Imagine you're Mario, and you face a choice. You can grab some gold coins, or you can hop onto your dragon friend Yoshi and go for a big adventure. But you can only pick one. Choosing the coins means you're prioritizing finance and money over fun. But if you choose to ride on Yoshi, go for a big adventure, and take a lot of risks, it means you're choosing fun over finance. Let's see how Bezos handles the choice between finance and fun in real life.
I left this Wall Street firm in the middle of the year. When you do that, you walk away from your annual bonus.
Jeff Bezos decides to leave behind a successful finance career to launch Amazon. Clearly, he values finance highly because that was his job. Literally, he worked in finance. Yet starting a new business is ultimately about adventure, placing it firmly in the fun category. Risk-taking, self-expression, excitement. So far, both finance and fun are really strong contenders.
The wake-up call was finding this startling statistic that web usage in the spring of 1994 was growing at 2,300% a year. Things just don't grow that fast. It's highly unusual. And that set me about thinking what kind of business plan might make sense in the context of that growth.
Aha! Now we see the true motivation behind his choice to start Amazon. At first glance, leaving his secure job in finance to start a new company seems like pure fun, a leap into adventure and uncertainty. But notice, Bezos' underlying motivation is data. Yes, he took a risk, but it was calculated, informed by solid facts. This much growth per year to justify the leap. So while his choice seemed like fun, the driving force was clearly finance. From what we've seen, Jeff Bezos prioritizes finance over fun over family. But where does fitness fit in? Fitness is the area of personal health, wellness, nutrition, exercise. All right, so let's imagine you're Mario and it's a late day at work, you're making money and you have a choice. You could work an extra hour to collect more gold coins, or you could hit the gym and train with your buddy Donkey Kong. You can't do both. If you pick the coins, you're prioritizing finance, career, earning money over fitness. But if you choose Donkey Kong, you prioritize fitness, like weight training, to improve your physical health and well-being over finance, making money. So how does Jeff Bezos handle this choice?
I would like to stay alive for as long as possible, but I'd like to I'm really more focused on health span. Mm-hmm. I want to be healthy. I want that square wave. I want to, I want to be healthy, and then gone.
It's obvious fitness isn't Bezos' number one priority. Sure, today he's a rich, successful billionaire. He invests in fitness by hiring personal trainers, nutritionists, private chefs.
And I'm curious. I want to see how things turn out. I'd like to be here. I love my family and my close friends, and I'm curious about them, and I want to see. So I have a lot of reasons to stay around, but mortality doesn't have that effect on me that it did, maybe when I was in my 20s.
It looks like he wants to live longer so he can continue his relationships. So Bezos prioritizes family above fitness. Bezos' final priority stack looks like this: finance over fun, over family, over fitness. This makes Jeff Bezos an A5 turbo tycoon, someone willing to sacrifice personal fitness and comfort to channel all their energy into building their empire. Curious about your own priority stack and personality type? Take my free quiz. Link in the description. It's just 3 quick questions, takes 2 minutes, and it'll help you understand yourself better, clarify your next steps in business and life. As promised, I'm going to share actionable insights from Jeff Bezos' decisions that you can apply directly in your own life. Mindset takeaway number 1. Luck. Jeff Bezos' favorite interview question is, are you a lucky person? Because Bezos intentionally hires people who genuinely consider themselves to be lucky, and he values luck.
You need a lot of luck.
I have a feeling I was lucky.
So how do you become lucky or luckier? Here are 4 simple ways to create your own luck. Luck favors the 4F area of fun, adventure, excitement, risk-taking. Put yourself out there, try new things, explore opportunities that excite you. The more action you take, the more luck you attract. Set goals. Luck loves knowing what you want. If you want to meet someone, go where they spend time. If you want to build a business, take the first step. Clear goals, knowing what you want, helps you recognize lucky opportunities. Believing you're lucky helps you notice opportunities others miss. Reinforce your luck by telling yourself positive stories. Your mindset attracts more of what you focus on. Keep telling awesome stories about yourself and build your luck. Next takeaway is team. Bezos always had people who believed in him. Now, you might not be able to control whether you're born into a supportive, wealthy family, but you do choose who gets access today. Someone's toxic, negative, dragging you down, consider letting them go. Protect your energy and your dreams by surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, support your vision, and genuinely want the best for you. If you're looking to build your own winning team, you're in luck. The best way to get the team who wants the best for you is coaching. That's the shortcut. You get your support system, you get experts invested in your individual success. If that sounds like something you need, if you think I can help you, email me. We'll set up a quick 15-minute call to see if we're a good fit. The next takeaway is front load smart thinking. Jeff Bezos famously banned PowerPoint presentations at Amazon. Instead, he requires a thoughtfully prepared 6-page memo.
Meetings at Amazon and at Blue Origin are unusual. The typical meeting will start with a 6-page narratively structured memo.
The PowerPoints are superficial. You slap together pretty slides, but memos force you to think and rethink and get feedback. It takes like 2 weeks to craft a strong 6-page memo. And then everybody gives their ideas, and Bezos is the last person to comment.
So now we're all on the same page. We've all read the memo. And now we can have a really elevated discussion.
And this process generates clearer, smarter, stronger ideas, and that helps the company constantly improve.
And this is so much better from having a slideshow presentation, a PowerPoint presentation of some kind, where one of the problems is PowerPoint is really designed to persuade. It's kind of a sales tool. And internally, the last thing you want to do is sell. You're truth seeking. You're trying to find truth.
So how can you do that? If you're building software, build openly in public, gather feedback early. For example, when I create these YouTube scripts, I don't just write and publish immediately. I have a team of experts who give me honest feedback for more rounds of improvement. Then I put it out there and I listen to audience feedback and learn what resonates. Now, if you're serious about improving your own strategies and mindset, the best shortcut is work with me directly. I'm usually fully booked, but if you're persistent, you might catch my attention. Email me and request a quick 15-minute call. Bezos invests freely in hiring the best people. That's the huge bonus takeaway for you. Investing in yourself and your growth is always a smart move. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.